Today we're going to talk about Amine blush, what it is, what to do if you have it, and what to do to prevent it. Amine blush is a chemical phenomenon that occurs mainly in epoxy coatings, and what happens during the curing is amines in the epoxy react with CO2 and moisture in the air, and a thin film residue is formed on the surface of the coating as a result. This thin film is a milky white color and appearance and can be greasy, oily, and kind of a sticky feeling. But it can also create problems when installing subsequent coatings on top. It can cause them to debond, and therefore the amine blush must be removed before installing any subsequent coating on top. Removal can be anything from using a little bit of water and soap, or maybe a solvent wipe down, to even in more extreme cases, sometimes they may actually require you to buff the surface a little bit. But it's always best to refer to the manufacturer of the product that's blushing to see what their procedures are to remove it. To prevent it from happening in the first place, it's critical that ambient conditions are considered and watched throughout the entire application and cure of the product being installed. This goes for interior as well as exterior. It's extremely important for exterior projects. Having a weather app is absolutely critical to make sure that there's not any rain in the forecast or high humidity that could create a dew point. For interior, it's also important to monitor the moisture in the air, and there's specialized equipment that you can use for exterior as well as interior. We'll go more into detail on that in another training module. But also monitoring the CO2 levels inside is important. So anything that is powered by a propane tank, such as a propane heater or a forklift, try to keep those not in operation during application and cure time of the epoxy being installed or coating that's prone to amine blush. It's not the end of the world if you have amine blush. It is cleanable. Just make sure and follow the manufacturer's guidelines for that, for the product that's having that issue. Thank you for trusting AC Tech, and remember, we're on the slab with you.